Alright, hey guys, Scott here for the Mental Metal channel and mentalmetaldetecting.com, and today we are back over here at this permission to test out yet another coin program. This time it is for the Equinox 600. I had some people ask me from my last video, if you haven't seen that, I took the Andy Sabisch coin program, modified it a little bit to my liking, and I really like the results of that. So I posted a video, showed you guys how to do all that stuff. This is going to be a supplement to that. It's going to be for the 600. You can't really do the same kinds of things you can with the 800, the Equinox 800. You have some limitations, so we're going to try to get as close as we can with this coin program. It's going to be very similar. It's just not going to have a lot of the tone adjustments or the tone breaks that I can do with the 800. So we're going to get it pretty close though. So I'll show you how to do all that at the end of the video. Right now we're going to test it out here at this permission. As you can see, I have the 600 here, courtesy of our friends over at Fort Bedford Metal Detectors, and I have my 800 sitting here as well with the detected shaft, and also with the Coil Tech 10x5 coil. I want to try that over here on this permission. So the first test is going to be the 600 with the coin program that we just made. I tested it at home. I think it's going to work pretty good. It's really not that hard to set up, but like I said, we'll do some I'll do another video. I'll continue the video when we get home, just to make sure you guys understand how to do it. Okay, the ground today, it's 21 degrees. It is frozen solid, but in spots I can get my shovel through, so I may not do a lot of digging. I may just do a little bit of a signal comparison to see how it goes. All right, let's get to it. Alright guys, here is a good signal with the 600. I'm not going to dig it because it's too hard. The ground's too hard. I'm almost positive that would be a penny. 22. Anytime this machine's going to be really quiet with this program until you hit something, and then you're going to hear a faint chirp. You're going to want to inspect all those. This one's going to be a penny, guaranteed. But you hear there's like no noise whatsoever. There's a little slight signal there, but nothing. Oop. There's something there. Sounds just like it's on top of the surface. 26. Yeah, I might have to come back and try to get that one. Well, let's go get a pinpointer and see. Alright, I got my handy dandy pinpointer. It's right there, but it's still underground. So let's see if we can dig it. I think I'm gonna be able to get that out. It's my pinpointer. Haven't shut it off. Well, look, right there it is. It is a penny, and it is a modern penny. So there you go, slamming 27 signal, 25, 20, whatever it was. So this might actually work. All right, here is another 25 signal. Loud and proud. So we'll dig that up. Try to right there. It's right in there. There it is. Another modern penny. Hey, here's what it is. Pennies are pennies. Alright guys, here's an 11. Coming up as 11. Solid 11. Let's see what that is going to be. I suspect maybe a nickel, but I don't know. 600 might bring a little different. Ooh, I can still get down the ground though. Oh. Well, it's not going to be piece of foil. That's all right. Sometimes you'll get those. Now you know 11 is probably going to be foil, but maybe not. You got to dig those repeatable signals. You got to dig. All right, guys, I got another good one here. This one's ringing up 12. Now, I'm almost positive, 100% positive, that will be a nickel. Of course, it could be another part of that can, which I think it is. Darn it, there's the other part of the can. Thought for sure that would be a nickel. There you go, see it? All right, I got a signal here, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it's got me a little excited. Well, it had me excited. It's hitting on around 28, but then it jumps down to 23, 22, 27. We're gonna dig it though. We're gonna try to at least. All right, took some work, but I finally got to the target. But it's not a coin. Looks like a piece of copper or something. Junk. So I thought that was gonna be like a dime, maybe a silver dime, but negative. So I do see that I'm digging more junk with this program in the 600. I don't know if that's because I don't have the tone breaks like I have with the 800. Don't get me wrong, I'm still finding coins, but I'm also digging up some foil and stuff that didn't do that much of with the 800. So maybe it's just the day and I'm just walking over them, I don't know. But that's what I'm kind of seeing different here. All right, guys, let's go over how to set up the 600 for a coin program similar to the one that I have in my Equinox 800, the modified Andy Sabisch program that I've made for the Equinox 800. It's been working out really well for me. And I got a lot of questions about, hey, can you make something similar for the 600? Well, you kind of can, but you kind of can't. You're limited on some things. We're going to kind of go through and compare here just to give you guys an idea what you do, what your limitations are if you do have a 600. So we're going to do our best and get you something close, but you're not going to have some functionality. So for instance, let's go ahead and the first thing you want to do is take a look at the target tone break, or the tone breaks. You have to set those for the 800, and I'll show you how to do that here. Go all the way over to accept reject. I'm already in there. Accept reject, hold in your button till you get to this screen. For the 600, you're going to do the same thing. Hold in the button, hold in your gear button. Oh, sorry, we were already in there. All right, so you have your sections, your tone breaks. You can change here. The 800, you have a couple options to change. You have the first section, second, third, fourth, and that's it. On the 600, you have the first section, second section, which you can't, third you can't, fourth you can't. You're only limited to the first section. You cannot change it. So the highest you can make it is 9. On this one, we have it set at 11, but you can't do that. So you have to, the best you can do is make it 9, and that's fine. But that's just, that's the first limitation you're running into with the 600. So now let's go into our target tones because we need to go there next. Target tones, and we're gonna, by default, we're at 5 tones, which is where we want to be. We're also in 5 tones here. Now hold in the gear button to get us in the advanced menu. Hold in the gear button on the 600, get us in the advanced menu. Here again, you have one section you can change in the 600, whereas you can change all these other ones on the 800. So you're really limited here again. So for the first section, we have it at 1. For the first section on the 600, we also have it 1. This is your the type of tone pitch you're using for the tone break number 2. I have it set at 23. That's going to be your nickel range. For 3 is going to be, this is your junk range. I have it set to 1. And then your penny range 21, and then everything else set at 25. So that's going to bring your high tones out. You don't have that option in the 600. You only have this one section you can change. So I made it 1 to ring really low because don't really want to hear that tone break too much. So that's your other limitation for the 600. Now we need to go into volume adjust, if I'm not mistaken. Correct here. Volume adjust. Let's go over here. Volume adjust. So if you hold in your button again, for the 600, you are still limited to one section. You can't do anything else. For the 800, again, you have the functionality of changing all of these. And this is changing the volume of each of your tone breaks. So, for instance, for the first tone break, I'm only making it 1. And this one, I'm making it 1 as well, but I cannot do it to the other ones. This one, I've raised the volume up to 25 on my tone break 2. Dropped it down to 2 for the third one. Made it 25 on the fourth one. Made it 25 on the fifth one. So all the high tones are ringing loud and proud for the coins, whereas over here I don't really have that. I'm stuck to whatever Minelab has programmed into the Equinox for the 600, which is honestly it's fine. It's just, if you prefer louder tones, higher pitched tones on the 800, you have that functionality. You can change that, whereas you don't for the 600. Now, the last thing to do to make this as close as possible to this program on the 800 side, it's all about the accept reject. So if we go over to our accept reject and we get out of here, hold your gear button in to get out so you can see the accept rejects. Again, hold your button in to get you back to the main screen. So you can see you can do the same accept rejects that you can with the 800. So for instance, we're rejecting out -9 all the way up to 9, and then we're allowing 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, no, we're not allowing 14. So up to 13. And then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 are all rejected, and then 19 comes back in, and we accept everything from 19 up to 38. 39 and 40 is rejected out as well. So the same over here in the 600. And to make that happen, it's really simple. You just go to the number you want to go to. I have all these notched out already, but if you want to add in 9, you just hit the accept reject button, and that brings it back in. Same with that, but we don't want that, so we're gonna take those back out. All right. Oops, I think I want 10. Yeah. So that's really it in a nutshell. It's gonna do a little different than it's gonna ring a little different sound wise than the 800 program that I've made up here. It is still going to find coins. I tested it out. It did find coins, and I will tell you that I don't think it works as good as the 800. I think there is something to be said about the tone breaks and being able to change those. It seemed like I dug a lot more junk with the 600 coin program that I really wanted to. But if you do come across the coin, you're going to hear it, and it's going to be obvious when you do hear it. But I think it just opens up the room to dig a little bit more junk than you do with 800 for some reason. I don't know. It just, for me, I felt like I was walking over some really good signals, and it turned out to be foil, pull tabs, you name it. And I don't dig as much of that stuff with the 800 for some reason. And I do think it has a lot to do with the tone breaks and so forth. But I have no proof of that, so that's all I'm going to say. But if you guys have 80 coin programs you'd like to run with a 600, hey, shoot a comment and let folks know, help them out. This is what I've done to try to get as close as possible to the Andy Sabisch coin program for the Minelab Equinox 800. We've tried to get it as close as possible with the 600, and that's as good as I'm going to get you. I hope this video was useful. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please hit that like button. We're always shooting to get 100 likes on these videos. That's the goal. If you have someone who has a 600 and they need some help, shoot this video over to them, share it with them, or share the 800 video with them. I'm just trying to help you guys out and give something back to the community here. I love this hobby, and I don't like seeing people struggle. So if I can do something to help you out, please do. And if you really would do something for me, if you're interested in an Equinox 600 or 800, I would really like you guys to head over to Fort Bedford Metal Detectors and give them a chance to earn your business. I use them as my dealer, and they hook me up all the time with the gear I need, and it's just really fabulous company to deal with. So reach out to them, talk to Keith Leppert or anybody there. If you get them on the phone, check out their website. I have everything up in front of the screen for you now to look at, but just give them your business if you can. I really appreciate it, especially during these times of all the COVID and all this crap going on. Just support your local dealers, folks. That's about it for me. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, again, hit the like button. Leave me a comment. If you didn't, if I did something wrong, also tell me. I'm okay. I can handle it. I'm not perfect. I'm always evolving with these type of machines, and the Equinox, I'm learning something about it every time I pick it up. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another Mental Metal video. See ya.